everyone. Welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Becky.
and today we're talking about Love Lessons by Sidney Halston. And I got it off of NetGalley,
I think I got it off of Edelweiss, didn't I?
and you
Just
got it off of Edelweiss.
yeah.
And so this book is about Valerie and Andrew, who are both kindergarten teachers at this prestigious, are they called prep schools? Like, it's a prep
Yeah.
school, right?
It was GPA. It was something prep academy.
I went to a public school. Sometimes I don't know the difference. Anyway, they're the only two kindergarten teachers at this prep school, right? And they have two very different views of thoughts on teaching. She's very kind of free spirited, free flowing, loves music, loves art. Whereas he's very regimented and kind of your stereotypical like regimented teacher. And they share a wall, so her loudness really kind of bothers him. But either way, they're both totally teaching the children in a great way. Like they've been nominated as Teacher of the Year. They're doing like great on test scores. Um, Kids are coming to the school because they want to see them as teachers. Well, they kind of hate each other because they're so different. They hate each other. They're like frenemies, kind of. But then one night at a party, they find that maybe there's a little bit more there, or as they like to say throughout the book, love there's a fine line between love and hate. Um, they have a one night stand. Uh-oh. She ends up pregnant, and so now they've got to figure out how to navigate this new challenge because if she keeps the baby, he wants to be a part of their life, and I don't know why I said that. But basically, they're kind of navigating this new relationship together because
Yeah,
people
he
in the
wants
world.
to support her no matter what, and he
Yeah,
wants her to be allowed to make her own decisions. And
they're going to be parents.
but it's in the book description. Like there is gonna be a baby. They decide very quickly that they're gonna have this baby together, and they're gonna figure it out.
Hence why I was like, I don't know why I question. I mean, like that there was a passing thought, but that's really not
I think it's
not
like
a point of it.
literally like he's like, if you keep it, and she's like, well, I have to think about it, and then like literally like 5 pages later, she's like, I love the baby already. So I did like, okay, so this was cute. And I'm reading it, I kept thinking like, I'm like, I feel like I've seen this story before, but if there's like a movie or like something, I will watch it.
It's like knocked up, but with kindergarten teachers, kind of, sort of.
I don't think I made it all the way through Knocked Up. I will be completely honest.
Yeah.
That's just not a Becky movie.
I watched it so long ago, like I don't remember enough
I
of it,
think I
but
might
like,
have watched it once because like everybody watched it.
but it's like that.
Well, no, I don't think that's fair. But that's besides the point. Because what I was gonna, because like he did try to be supportive and let her do it her way. My thing is like it's in the description that there's a baby. You don't find out she's pregnant for like over 30% of the book. Like that's a lot of book to like hint and haw around something that's in the description.
I mean, but there are hints. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of in on the secret, right? Like because the chapter headings allude to the fact that there's a baby based on what produce was it produce because it wasn't always fruit.
Because that's so because I don't have kids, but I have friends with kids. Like there's apps you can download and they'll be like the baby is now this size. Like I was talking to my friend and what did she say? The baby is now the size of a strawberry. Who's like my
Yeah.
friend? Yeah.
So that's that the hints are there. Like you know what's happening before the characters know what's happening. I was kind of, I mean, I was okay with that, like, because I knew where we were going. Like, it wasn't a secret, right? Like, we're getting there eventually. I don't know. I thought it was interesting to kind of see their backgrounds and their character development as far as, she is part of Teachers Without Borders. And I thought that was like an interesting kind of
Yeah.
addition. And like, um, what is home and what does it look like and kind of growing up but then also like his background and like why he acts the way that he does. And I don't know, I kind of like that. And like, I mean,
But the thing with
well,
his
like, was it
background,
really
so
what?
at one point, his background, they talk about how he was like at the very beginning, so I feel like this isn't a spoiler. At the very beginning, they're like, he attended this school as a scholarship and he was the poor kid. And then later they strongly imply that was a very wealthy background. So I'm kind of like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like saying that I didn't like the book. Like it was cute. It was like a fast read. And I remember like I finished it and I actually was like, oh, I have like a half hour left. I should finish this later because I have other stuff to get done. I'm like, no, I want to know what happens. I felt like their conclusion of their love story felt very rushed to me based on the pacing. And maybe
Yeah.
that's when you take like
Yes.
30% of the book to talk about like maybe she's pregnant and then you rush like them actually developing a relationship because it's not a very long book. There could have been another.
I don't even know if I agree with like rushing the development of the relationship, but I do agree that the last like 10% of the book, it could have been fleshed out better. I can agree with that.
And I
And I don't
also,
want to get too into the spoileries, but like,
yeah,
but
but you knew
the
where it was going
drama
to
thing.
go from like 50% in. Like there was no surprises.
Yeah, I mean, but are there ever really?
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's why I get excited when there are. Do we have anything else to say?
I don't know. Like, yeah, no, was it the best developed? I've seen it before, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but I did enjoy it and I was compelled along and I did want to keep reading it. Like, especially because I was reading several other books at the same time and I would rather be reading this one. So, I would rather be reading this one. So, okay, I guess we're ready to rate it. So, our rating scale starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, doesn't get a horn and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
3. It was fine. It was cute. And honestly, to me, it's a beach read, and that's probably why it's good coming out now because it is a really fast book. There's not a lot to think about,
Yeah.
and it was cute.
See, and I feel like I liked it a little bit more than you, but I'm also gonna give it a 3 because we can't cut unicorns in half. Because I would probably give it like a 3.5. Yeah, I mean, like I enjoyed it because, like I said, if given the choice, I'd choose to read this book because I enjoyed it. I was enjoying reading it.
So that is where
That's
we
where
are
we are.
on Love
Love
Lesson,
Lessons by Sidney Halston.
and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.